set. Here it comes. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit.
The right fielder, number 8.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. Pulled high in the air out to left field. O'Neill waits on it. One away. Digging in now, Mike Yastrzemski. No hits to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And this is by Goldschmidt down the line. A fair ball. A run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, some really good pitching going into the 6th inning in this one. Big RBI base hit to break through.
What a pitcher's duel this been.
Yeah, Dan, the pitching's been great, but something I've been focusing on is how great the defenses have been on both sides. To push a run across in the 6th inning, let's get the bullpens fired up.
Pablo Sandoval stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. From the stretch. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone.
With one out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. There's one. On to Goldschmidt, and it's in time. A double play, and the side is retired. 2 hits for the Giants lead to a run in the inning. 7th inning coming up. It's the Giants 1 and the Cardinals nothing.
The right fielder.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Dexter Fowler is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Paul Goldschmidt is in for a 3rd plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And that's too high, ball 2.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
There's a fastball on the inner 3rd taken for a strike.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
A little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Here now the 2-2. Hits this one hard the other way. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The bat, number 11.
So Paul DeYoung digs in next. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Now a curveball to start him out, but an easy take. It's ball 1. Lifted down the line in left. And that's in there. Base hit. So instead of leading off the following inning, Matt Carpenter bats next with 2 away. The tag, and they'll get him at 2nd. And with that, the side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on now to the bottom. And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. O'Neill waits on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Standing in, Brandon Belt. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman. Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that 1 hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
Buster Posey is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 to him now. Pitch on the way. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all. Into the box now, Tyler Beede. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
Look into Molina, now the 1-1. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Posey, the runner at first with 2 gone. Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2. Now here's 1 hit in the air to the right side, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him. As leading off the inning, Matt Carpenter, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Hit down the third baseline, and this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double. And now with the possible tying run at second here, we're going to have a pinched runner as they try to get a little more speed out there. Digging in, Tyler O'Neill, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Lane Thomas is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one, and it's fouled away. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes 1 away. Wow. And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. So striding in, Yadier Molina, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hey now. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Cards lead one. They still trail 1-0. Harrison Bader remains in the game playing third after entering the game as a pinch hitter in the previous half inning. John Brebbia will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Tommy Edman is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Austin Slater is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. A ball and a strike to the Giants leadoff man. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The 2-1 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Popped him up. Goldschmidt in foul ground, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Jairo Munoz has come into the ball game now as he takes over as the new third baseman. At the plate, Mauricio Dubon. First offering on its way.
Number 34.
0-1 the count. Liner towards second. And that's the second out.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Hunter Pence is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Hit in the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Giants are... Reyes Maranta comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Striding in to start the 9th, Tommy Edman, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Now another 1-2. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline. but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Digging in, Colton Wong. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Now the outfield signal to play shallow. We'll see if that works out. Here's the first pitch to him. And they'll play for the tie here as he puts this one down. One there. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
Now batting, right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. Fowler behind a ball and 2 strikes. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fouled off. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. And it's fouled away. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a line drive. But just foul. Comes set. Now the pitch. Well, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
And he takes a look at strike 3 called, and that's as important as they come there. 2 big outs now.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. No balls and 1 strike. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over. So, guys, the wild card race is definitely something to keep an eye on as we move forward.
Yeah, I really like that, Matt. I really like the current postseason format because there always seems to be a couple of divisions in baseball that have more than one exceptional team. The wild card format at least ensures all the worthiest teams at least get some kind of shot in October baseball.
Yeah, it's definitely a tougher road with the one-game playoff and all, but it should be a tougher road if you don't win your division. It makes the regular season that much more important, but I agree, this format's a good one.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for Cincinnati. Number 34, Mark Hayton.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Two balls and no strikes.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Now the 2-0.
The Reds have been searching for that big hit all game long. Let's hope they can get it. They're starting to run out of time. It's about time for something to happen.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed, strike three.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Now here's the Giants skipper making his way out toward the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score. Tony Watson takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are two on with only one away.
Number 56, Tony Watson.
In is Joey Votto now, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Mowing away with that one. It's 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Pulled toward right center field. Heading after it is Dickerson. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Into the box, Jesse Winker. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Hit hard down the line. 1-1. Here it is. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Slater's in pursuit. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Reds strand a couple. They're down 1-0. Robert Stevenson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Mike Yastrzemski is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. That's lifted the other way out to left. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Wilmer Flores. In his career against this pitcher, he's 5 for 7. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Counts even at 1-1 to Wilmer Flores. Stevenson, a 27-year-old who was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Line toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage, you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute, that fires me up right there.
Into the box now, Mauricio Dubon. Slow roller down the third baseline. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. Now at the plate, Austin Slater. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
If he doesn't shorten his swing up right there, there's no chance he keeps his bat back.
Here it comes on 1-1.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
The 1-2. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Flores at second. Dubon is over at first with 1 away. And it's a full count, 3-2 to Austin Slater.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Here's the payoff pitch. And another foul ball. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. A payoff pitch one more time. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Delino DeShields is at the plate as he watches ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the double steal is on here. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll reach over his head to make the play. Reyes Maranta comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Tough task ahead here as this guy, one of the top save guys in the league right now. He's been very reliable shutting the door.
Here's a pop-up now. Belt is there for it. 1 out. At the plate, Eugenio Suarez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And this is taken outside for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
At the plate, Mike Moustakas, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. A couple of walks for him thus far. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball laid off well below the knees. All even now, 2-2. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a 1-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
Fouled away. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. The Reds down to their last strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Stepping in, Pablo Sandoval, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
Left side, but well fouled. Two big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. And there's a called strike two, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Last strike here for the Giants. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Two big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first is going to be in time to take care of him, and the Reds have ended their five. The Giants, for the postseason to begin today based on current records, would qualify as a wild card team. Runner at second, one away, and that brings in the outfielder Hunter Pence. Grounder down the line at third. The 0-1 on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Marte is under it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
And now some action in that Arizona bullpen, as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. The set and the 2-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two. And it's a full count, 3-2 to Austin Slater.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Full count still.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Nick Ahmed, who drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at-bat. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Slater's under it. 1 down. Now at the plate, Ketel Marte. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. hit hard on the ground at first. Fielded cleanly by Belt, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Next to the Diamondbacks.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Peralta. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. 3 runs, 11 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Pops this one up. And Longoria will make the catch to retire the side. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Evan Longoria. Rondon looks in. First. Fouled off.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. 2 balls and a strike to Longoria.
Well, late in a game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Peralta is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting.
1 gone here in the Giants' half of the 8th, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting shortstop and San Francisco Bay Area native Brandon Crawford. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate, and he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
So in now for San Francisco, Aramis Garcia. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Giants catcher.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Too high, ball 3.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
On to first, and this will remain a tie ball. Sean Anderson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 64, Sean Anderson.
Eduardo Escobar will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike. Hit softly on the ground to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
I know he didn't smoke that one from the offensive standpoint, but you know what? A knock's a knock, especially to lead off an inning. Game tied, and it's getting late. That could prove to be pivotal.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Runner back safely. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. At the plate now, Christian Walker, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. One ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman. Snap throw from the catcher. And he saw it coming that time, back in standing. And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
And that'll get down for a base hit. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead runs in scoring position now with still nobody out.
Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
They could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now a bunt attempt here, and this will be taken in by Longoria for the first out. Stepping in, Ildemaro Vargas. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Pence back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. Stephen Vogt will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Behind 0-2 now. And another foul ball. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Diamondbacks strand. Archie Bradley enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Brandon Belt stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run.
Hey, with one swing of the bat, that closer better get ready. He's going to be doing some work in the bottom half of this inning.
Mike Yastrzemski will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 5, Mike Yastrzemski.
Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. He enters here right at the 290 mark. 25 homers and 77 RBIs, and it's fouled away. Now here's the pitch. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. So a full count now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Ripped down the first base line. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Riding in once again, Steven Duggar. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And he fouls this one off. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. In there, and it's 0-2 now. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
That's a great job of holding up right there. You have 2 strikes on you. You're trying to protect the plate. It's difficult to not get super aggressive at the plate.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ground ball right side. But the throw will be well late. So a good play, but it's all for naught as that'll be an infield single.
Second baseman.
Hey, heck of an effort right there by the first baseman to keep that ball in the infield with a diving stop. Then it becomes a foot race, and you saw that runner get on his horse. He had to beat the pitcher to the bag, and that's exactly what he did.
Stepping in now, Wilmer Flores. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Marte is over to his right as he puts this one away, 2 down. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Hunter Pence. And that misses low and away, ball 1. Duggar leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This guy uses that 2-seamer to set up his other pitches. 2-seamer in, breaking ball away.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. 2 out with the man at first. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Reyes Maranta is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Reyes Maranta.
Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up Starling Marte.
Not an easy thing to do to score off the game's elite closers, but down by 1 at home, you've got a chance with that last at bat.
And he falls behind 0-2. And now a pitch on the way. And this one's inside and high, 1-2 now.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Marte is retired, and there's 1 away. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So striding forward now, Nick Ahmed. He flew out in his last at-bat. Swing and a liner. And he'll take this on to first, and they're down to their final out, 2 away.
The center fielder, number 4.
Diamondbacks are down to their final out now. And that'll bring up the infielder, Ketel Marte. No balls and a strike to count. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. That's lifted the other way out to left. Slater's under it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. So the Giants get the win and take one more step toward locking up the wild card spot they're currently sitting on.
Yes, this is a big win. This game was close late and could have easily gone the other way, so it's a very positive swing for this team emotionally to finish this game the way they did. They've got to feel great about this outcome and where it leaves them moving forward.
Let's go down to the field for a report. Heidi, what did the players share with you heading into this contest?
Thanks, Matt. Before the game, I talked with several of the players and coaching staff, and the one thing that they emphasized about this NL wildcard game is the need for execution. They fought hard all season to get into this one-game playoff, but they know there's a lot more to look forward to if they can do the little things right here today.
Into the box now, Joey Votto. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The first baseman, Joey Votto.
First pitch on its way.
Hey! 0-1. First pitch, 7-0-6.
0-1, here's the pitch.
1-1.
Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. Temperature here at game time, a comfortable 75 degrees tonight. A shot to second base and handled for the first out. A moment here to take a look at the Cincinnati Reds starting lineup in this one. What's important for this lineup as you look to earn a berth into the division series, D-Row?
Well, I was fortunate to play 2 years in this ballpark and call it my home. And one thing I'll tell you is, as a right-handed hitter, get going opposite field into the bay out of your head, because it's not happening. You have to keep the line drive approach. And this park plays two different ways. Day game, the ball will fly a little bit to left. Night game, stay on the attack, stay big part of the field, up the middle the other way, and you'll have success.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. And there are two away now.
third, the left fielder of the team,
Nick Castellanos now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Line drive base hit into the left center field gap.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2 out. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1 left for Cincinnati. Now it'll be the Giants' turn. No score. Into the box now is the leadoff man Hunter Pence as he'll kick off the home half of inning number 1.
the right fielder, Hunter.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box, Mauricio Dubon. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Pence aboard here at first with nobody out. And he pulls the string on the circle change, but it's taken for ball 1. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. D-Road, tell us about this lineup as they try to survive the wild card game.
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Aquino is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2. Stepping up now, Mike Yastrzemski. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. In now, Mike Moustakas, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Into the cove, but foul. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
In now, Aristides Aquino. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Fly ball out toward left center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Show Track. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And next to bat will be Tucker Barnhart. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air out to center field. Dickerson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Reds are down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Pablo Sandoval. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Castellanos is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Alex.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And into bat next, it'll be Alex Dickerson. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Now here's the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he is in there.
This is one park in the league that sees a lot of triples because of the way it's designed. And he adds another one heading to third for the 3-bagger.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Lifetime in this matchup, he's 0 for 11. No score here, but a potential run is 90 feet away with 1 gone. One ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
The 1-2. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
And that'll bring up Buster Posey. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set. The 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
No score at this point, but a two-out hit could get a runner in from third. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's tarrying. And this one bounds around against the wall. And the run will score as the Giants stake themselves to an early 1-0 lead.
When it left the bat, I thought the outfielder had a beat on it. Gave it a heck of an effort, going high for it, but he just can't bring it down. The run came across to score, and he's safely at second, hoping his teammates can return the favor.
Standing in now, Derek Rodriguez. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one.
Well, his guys just gifted him with a two-out RBI, and now he's got a chance to help himself, too.
And a swing through on an off-speed pitch. Looked like he was actually a little late on that one. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Fastball well outside.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
The 3-1 pitch. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Popped up. Votto in foul ground. And no one will track it down. He's set the payoff pitch. And he lays off here. It's ball 4. And that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. And a slider not close here as he missed with it down and in. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Aquino is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. All set for the start of the inning, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Freddie Galvis. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And it's fouled away. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Chopped toward the second baseman. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. Hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
And it looks like a no from the bench, so the call will stand as safe. Into the box now, Luis Castillo. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
In now for the Reds, Joey Votto, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 0-1 the count. From the belt, the pitch.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
0-2 count and the pitch. Ball hit on the ground here for the first baseman Belt. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
So stepping in, Jesse Winker, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Dickerson is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Bottom of the third now, and stepping up as the shortstop, Mauricio Dubon.
The shortstop, Mauricio.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Ball that now.
The 1-1.
2-1.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
At the plate now, Wilmer Flores, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. The 1-1 home. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Nobody out, runner on first. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Now a check swing here, and no swing, says the home plate umpire. Not even an appeal. It's ball 4.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Striding into the box, Mike Yastrzemski. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. None out, runners at first and second. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. from the stretch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Got with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway out to deep center. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 3-run blast to deep center here, and the Giants have opened up their lead now 4-0.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. Giant center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. Dickerson swings the bat and throws from the left side and stands in at 6'3". He was selected in the third round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he misses the circle change there, and it's 3-2. And the walk.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Coming to the plate now, Brandon Belt looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Right side hit hard, and that gets through for a one-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in two places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found a hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
3 runs already home here. And he lays off here. It's a ball and a strike to the Giant backstop. And now a right. right-handers begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And he fouls this one off. Little chopper back to the mound. To second for one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn two, and it gets him out of the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. 3 innings complete. It's the Giants 4 and the Reds nothing. Nick Castellanos at the plate now as we begin the top of the 4th.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Line towards center field. Dickerson has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Digging in to try it again. Eugenio Suarez hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. No balls and 1 strike.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Mike Moustakas is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Lifted the other way out to left center. Dickerson's under it. That retires the side. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They trail here 4-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up Pudge's boy, Derek Rodriguez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he offers at the circle change and misses 0-1.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Hopped up. There is Moustakas to look at him for the first out. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Hunter Pence. His line includes a single and a fly ball and 2 at-bats thus far. Throw on to first, and Pence is turned away here for out number 2.
Next to the Giants. Now shortstop, Mauricio Dubon.
Ready now, Mauricio Dubon. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. In there, strike 1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Fastball well outside. Oh, he pulls the string on the circle change. 1-2. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
Here now the 2-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Giants down in order, but they're in front 4-0. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Behind 0-2 now. Aquino, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Dickerson looks up. Into the bleachers and gone.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to come back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
To the plate now, Tucker Barnhart. And he pops it up. Yastrzemski coming on. He can't get to it.
Boy, dear, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes, desperate times, call for desperate measures.
A ball and a strike. Fouled away. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Good job by the catcher to keep the ball from getting too far away and allowing that base runner to get into scoring position. That keeps the double play in order, which they need, seeing as they've already given up 1 run in this inning.
Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Senzel is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays. Hit the other way out toward right field. Pence has a read on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from 3rd. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly as they cut the lead in half, 4-2 now. So it's back to the top of the order now. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Ready for another shot now, Jesse Winker. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Yastrzemski's got it for out number 3. Jose De Leon, the 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Number 87.
Stepping into the box, Wilmer Flores. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. Here's the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single. Into the box, Mike Yastrzemski, fouled off. The backdoor slider catches the corner, or close enough at least. 0-2. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
As we take another look here, you can see it's a two-seam fastball running away from him at the plate. So he does the smart thing, not trying to pull it or just rolling over it, just goes with it and has enough juice on it to drive it for a double.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. 1 ball, no strikes the count. This is lifted out to left. Castellanos is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. So it's second and third with 1 gone now. And into bat next, it'll be Alex Dickerson. Here comes the first pitch. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. This is pulled into right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Brandon Belt started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. From the stretch. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, great job of holding up right there. Little 2-out lightning might ensue by 1 check swing holding up.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the... Digging in, Nicholas Castellanos. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Popped him up. Dubon ranging into the outfield. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Eugenio Suarez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. In there, no balls and a strike.
You have to understand, as the hitter right here, pitcher on the mound wants a quick inning. Anything over the heart of the plate, probably got to pull the trigger on.
Dickerson is there. 2 gone. Now to the plate, Mike Moustakas. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
2 out, nobody on. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
That bomb didn't tie things up, but they're only down 1 right now and feeling pretty good they can come back.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And no shot for Pence. This is going to land foul. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Fastball, and it's strike 3 called. Oh, that looked inside, but instead it's the 3rd. But the damage is done is thanks to the solo home run. This is now a 1-run game. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that brings up Buster Posey. Here comes the first pitch. Popped up. Votto has a play. 1 away. Steven Duggar will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 6, Steven Duggar.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. And quickly there are 2 away. So digging in now, Hunter Pence. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground. Tony Watson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 56,
New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher Tucker Barnhart. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
the catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
1-1 to Tucker Barnhart.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 home. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. And it's fouled away. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Dan, how frustrating that must be. 8-pitch at bat, and he's able to work a base hit.
Bro, he threw everything but the kitchen sink at him. He threw off-speed pitches, fastballs, and on the 8th pitch, left one out over the plate, just enough for a base hit.
The runner at first with no outs here. Snap throw from the catcher, but he's back in safely. One and 2 now. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is straining him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Here it comes, 1-0. Lined into left center. And gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Joey Votto is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Pence. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Ready now for Cincinnati. Jesse Winker. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys were looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for them.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch. And the Robert Stevenson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Mauricio Dubon is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there. Check pitch on his swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
The 1-2. Swing and a liner. And this will get past Votto down the line. A fair ball. The throw into second. But it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking, too, right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
So now to the plate, Wilmer Flores in the air out to right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? Next to bat for the Giants, Mike Yastrzemski. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
A 1-0 delivery. Bat explodes as this is popped up. Throw gets him 2 down.
And that is what you're going to get when you've got a flamethrower coming out of the bullpen. And when you're late on a fastball and you make contact below the label, all of a sudden you're holding some new firewood.
Pablo Sandoval will step toward the box here, and as he does, we flash you back to inning number 3 as you check out his 3-run home run. A big blow early on. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. Men on third with 2 down. And he lays off for ball 1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 pitch. Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2. Alex Dickerson would be next. And he missed with it there, ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
Well, when you go with the slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Now batting, Alex Dickerson. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. Here comes the first pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Giants leave a couple. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Danny Jimenez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 52.
Stepping up to the plate, Nicholas Castellanos. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Yastrzemski's got it, and there's 1 gone.
The third baseman, number 7.
So one away here in the Reds' half of the 8th. And into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. 0-2 the count to Suarez.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
One out, nobody on. Hits this one hard the other way. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And there's out number 2.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Mike Moustakas is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And another foul ball.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Another one sent foul. Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. High in the air out to center field. Dickerson will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. Belt in front, 2 balls and no strikes. Now the 2-0. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Former MVP waiting on deck in the form of Buster Posey. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. A shot to second base and handled for the first out. Now at the plate, Buster Posey. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Therefore, it is Votto, 2 away now. Brandon Crawford will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Fouled off. Two out, nobody on. One and one.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Now the 1-1 pitch is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
And it's fouled away. Two balls and 2 strikes to Crawford.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2. On deck, there are the unique stylings of Hunter Pence. He'll be next. Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. Giants are down 1. Reyes Maranta comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the ninth.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Tucker Barnhart comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. 1-1 to count. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Digging in the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. And if you're wondering just who remains on the Cincinnati bench should they think about making a move, there you get a look at him right there. Josh Van Meter will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. And that's in there for strike 1. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Seared down the first baseline. But this will get foul for strike 2. And a big orange and black wave gets up now. 41,503 fans strong. The Reds down to their last strike. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's
struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Wow, talk about a do-or-die situation. Amazing. They find a way to win the wild card game and advance to the division series. I know the home crowd made a difference cheering them on, and now they have all the momentum going into the next round.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. So the Giants have punched their ticket to the division series, guys.
They certainly have, Matt, and they've survived the trial, which is called the wild card game. Now, in terms of their World Series chances, they put themselves on level footing with the division champions. I'm sure they're relieved and pumped at the same time.
And how about for the Reds on the other side of this one?
Well, you feel for them and their fans, but you also have to respect what they've done to get to this point. It's just tough when a good season has to come down to one game outcome because anything can happen. It was a worthy run this year, but unfortunately for this team, the buck stops here.